Hi, my name is Tim Bradrick, and this is my capstone project, Milestone for week 5. I've added some additional features. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. Okay, Milestone 5. Turn off the music. Now, one of the features that I've added is some additional clothing in the wardrobe section. If you take a look over here, I've added the white Stetson, yellow rain hat, and some other features there. And I've added some scrolling ability here. I'll make it a little bit easier to scroll up and down. Yellow raincoat, black dress, brown apron, brown boots, black boots, and purple flats. So we'll just go ahead and pick some features for the squirrel here. Get it focused on there. And go get his black boots. And there we go. And we have the squirrel. Now, I did not complete everything that I had hoped for. I would rate it at 90-95% complete. And we'll see what some of the features that we have missing here. You see the squirrel in some of the new clothing. Over here on the tree, we have a hole in the tree that will take us back to the home. In addition, we see in some GUI effects. We have the hearts up here. The hearts are a measurement of the squirrel's health. We have some acorn value over there, and those are some of the initial values. The I button now has an effect. It doesn't have all the effects that I want it to have yet, and then down here we have a jump button, and I'll demonstrate some of these different features here. I rearranged some of the different portions in the game here. Let me take a look at my notes real quick. Let's go down to and demonstrate some of the effects of the hearts. I have some items there. The grapes will add hearts, and then I have some poison apples, and we will go and find some. There's a big field with a bunch of grapes in it just to demonstrate. Right now there are 3 hearts, and we go and collide with one, and we see that an extra heart has been added. And then some of the grapes are hidden behind the bushes, and we can go around and just gather them up. 7 is the maximum that we can get. And then if we go over to the side, we have some poison apples, which will take away some of the health. And we'll just, right now the total is above 7, and we just need to get some additional apples before we start eliminating some of the bonuses and seeing the damage on the squirrel. Now we're at the original health value of the squirrel, and now we'll see some of the damage. We see a white heart with cracks on it, and we just go around, and eventually this would have killed the squirrel. And when I get to the point where I can add those animations in there, there will be an animation for the dead squirrel. Now you see one of the problems that I have. You see his hat flying in all different directions and so forth. That's one of the problems that I had with this week. I just need to go into the section for the transitions for the animations. Now, here we have some acorns. So these acorns are little caches of money, basically. If we look up here at the top, we currently have 50 acorns as a total, and each time we run into one, we add a random amount of about 10 or 15, and you see that the amount is increasing there. Now, one of the major features that I've added is the climbing and the jumping, and I have some sections in here to demonstrate. And there's a climbable tree. Most of the trees are not climbable, but this one tree that I have right here is climbable, and I can just stick that in as a prefab and then make as many copies as I need to. And then we see some more of the problems with the animations. Have him try to go up there, and then we have him scurrying up the tree, and we can see him moving around on the surface. And if we go down, he should be able to turn around, and then he should be able to come over here to the side. There he is. He's on the branch now, and then we can go and pick up some acorns. And then if he goes to the end, gravity will affect him and he will fall. Boom. And there we see the vendor. And again, the animations for the vendor, the clothing animations, his body's working just fine, but the clothing is not showing up right. And then just have the squirrel climb up again. The way I have it set up is a collider at the bottom of the base of the tree, and as soon as he touches that collider, he goes into the climbing animation, and then we'll have him go off on the other side and pick up a grape, get a little bit of healing. There we go. And then again, if he gets off the side, he will begin to fall. Now, one of the problems that I solved with this is passing through the bushes and the walls and stuff, and I'll show more of that in the code, but that's one of the things that I had to figure out for the falling effect. We see an additional character, the birds. I will develop them more when I get into the adventure area. And then there's a place over here for jumping. Now if we go over here and explore this area, there is a narrow pathway to go through, and there's a tree stump in the way, and on the other side of the tree stump there is an acorn. There's several more as well, but the problem is just walking, he cannot get through. So what he needs to do, what the squirrel needs to do in his raincoat, so he needs to come over here. I need to switch hands, and let's see if we can get him to jump through. There we go. And then he was able to jump over the tree stump and pick up the acorns. And we got 386 right there. It's just a bigger amount of collecting the values. Okay, and I will discuss more in my code videos. Thanks.